Goodwill brings to you the weekly share market update dated the 24th of August, 2024. Talking about the corporate segment, we have shares of IT company CWD hit 20% upper circuit after it announced a 100 rupees crore order from PhonePe on August 19 to design, develop, and manufacture sound boxes for merchants to receive UPI transactions. CWD, an IoT company specializing in connected devices, has a market capitalization of 344 rupees crore. The company focuses on wireless technologies NFC, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and also long-range systems like 5G LTE among others. Its financial year 2023 revenue mix was 38% from exports and the rest from domestic market. The company has delivered over 14 million sound boxes across India. Shares of CWD hit upper circuit of 20% on August 19. The PhonePe order represents nearly 30% of the CWD's market capitalization, and its prominent peers include Honeywell Automation, Cyient DLM, Surma SGS, and Kernex Microsystems. CWD's financial year 2024 sales were 21.26 rupees crore. Siddhartha Xavier, Joint Managing Director of CWD, said, "This collaboration represents not only a significant milestone for CWD but also a profound endorsement of their Make in India initiative. The orders are to be delivered over a period of 2 years. Under the terms of the agreement, CWD Limited will be responsible for the end-to-end design, development and manufacturing of the sound box," the company said in a release. CWD operates in the electronic system design and manufacturing (ESDM) sector and is betting on various government initiatives aimed at boosting domestic manufacturing. India has already started to see a larger shift of manufacturing and assembly of electronic devices such in recent years. Shares of Techno Electric and Engineering Company were stuck in a 5% upper circuit at 1,729.25 rupees on the BSE after it announced a partnership with IndiGrid to co-develop 2 Greenfield Interstate Transmission System (EISTS) projects under IndiGrid's portfolio. Techno Electric's shares have gained 120% in the past 6 months, significantly outperforming the Nifty 50, which rose 11% during the same period. Under the terms of the Security Subscription Cum Shareholders Agreement, Techno Electric will invest minority capital and take charge of the complete execution of the projects on a lump-sum turnkey basis. The partnership focuses on 2 ISTS projects, Ishanagar Power Transmission Limited (IPTL) and Dual Power Transmission Limited. As a pioneer and leader in the energy transmission sector, Techno is immensely proud and honored to collaborate with IndiGrid in advancing India's transmission story. This partnership represents a significant milestone for us, reflecting our commitment to leading the transformation of the energy landscape in India. With our deep execution capabilities, a strong balance sheet, and a shared vision for sustainable growth, we view this collaboration as a long-term strategic partnership that will shape the future of energy transmission in the country, said Padam Prakash Gupta, chairperson of Techno Electric. Founded in 1963, Techno Electric is one of India's leading companies in the power infrastructure sector. Shares of Ola Electric Mobility slipped 8% to trade over 14% lower from the record high of 157.4 rupees, hit early in the day on the National Stock Exchange. Since its listing earlier this month, the stock has surged 107% over its issue price of 76 rupees, more than doubling investors' capital. A large trade of 2.3 crore shares, amounting to 0.5% equity in Ola Electric and valued at 352.9 rupees crore, took place today at an average price of 151 rupees per share. While the long-term potential of Ola Electric, especially given the EV market's favorable outlook, might be appealing, the current valuation appears to be quite speculative, according to Soji John, Senior Research Analyst, Geojit Financial Services. Investors should be cautious, especially given the company's ongoing losses and the high volatility in its stock price. For new investors, it may be wise to wait for a more stable entry point or consider the stock as a long-term play with a high risk-reward ratio, he said. Shares of Patanjali Foods gained over 3% to hit a fresh record high on August 21. There is interest in the stock as Systematics has initiated coverage on it with a buyer rating and a target price of 2,259 rupees, implying a potential upside of 24% from the previous closing price. In its coverage initiation, the brokerage highlighted Patanjali Foods' aggressive palm oil plantation strategy within its edible oils business. Patanjali is poised to leverage the strong premiumization drive in its foods business, it said. The brokerage also emphasized the upcoming addition of a high-margin HPC, home and personal care, segment, which is expected to create multiple synergies. There is a large distribution expansion opportunity, especially in alternate channels, Systematics said. Furthermore, the company has taken several steps to boost its credibility and demonstrate its commitment to stakeholders. Analysts at Systematics project a sales, EBITDA, and PAT CAGR of 10.3%, 41.3%, and 48.9%, respectively over financial year 2024 to 27. Patanjali Foods reported that its net profit had nearly tripled to 263 rupees crore in Q1, financial year 2025. The same stood at 88 rupees crore in the same quarter last year. Its revenue from operations, however, declined 8% year-on-year to 7,173 rupees crore in the June quarter, compared with 7,767 rupees crore a year ago. Dr. Reddy's Laboratories shares were up over 1% despite a muted market, as the pharma giant etched a fresh 52-week high in trade on August 20th. The gains come after the firm announced a potential partnership for the joint development of an affordable antimalarial drug with Kinamix. Dr. Reddy's Laboratories and its contract research, development and manufacturing organization arm Origin Pharmaceutical Services announced that they have signed a non-binding memorandum of understanding with Kinamix Incorporated, a US-based company with a proprietary platform that helps target cytoskeletal proteins of parasites. Together, they will work on the development and commercialization of affordable antimalarial drugs in the US, Europe, and in low- and middle-income countries. The MAU remains subject to the signing of a definitive agreement. Deepak Sapra, CEO, API and Services, Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, said, "Public health and access is a strategic area for us, and malaria continues to be a very important disease that needs innovative as well as affordable medicines." The MAU with Kinamix is a promising step in that direction and towards improving global health outcomes and delivering on Dr. Reddy's vision to reach 1.5 billion patients by 2030. Software export share price declined over 6% after the company board approved a share buyback plan on August 22. This will be the third buyback for Nucleus after 2017 and 2021. The company informed the exchanges on the buyback plan for up to 72.35 rupees crore. The company proposes to buy back up to 448,018 equity shares of face value of 10 rupees each, comprising of 1.67% of the total paid-up equity capital of the company, it said in an exchange filing. The buyback has been fixed at a price of 1,615 rupees per equity share. The board of directors of the company at its meeting held today also fixed Tuesday, September 3 as the record date for the purpose of determining the eligibility of shareholders to participate in the buyback. Prior to its board meeting, shares of the company were locked in 20% upper circuit at 1,411 rupees apiece on August 20 over buyback buzz. In fact, the scrip rallied 32% in just 2 days. The company, with a dividend yield of 0.87% at the current levels, distributed a final dividend of 12.50 rupees per share to its shareholders in July this year. Shares of Sun Pharmaceutical Industries extended gains and rose 1.8% to a 52-week high of 1,781.5 rupees on August 23 after the company said that it launched an antibacterial treatment in India under the brand name Starizo, tedizolide phosphate. This new medication is designed to combat acute bacterial skin and skin structure infections, particularly those caused by drug-resistant bacteria like methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. The stock has gained 14% in the past 6 months, slightly outperforming the Nifty 50, which gained 12% during the same period. Sun Pharma has been giving positive weekly returns for the past 5 weeks. Sun Pharma has acquired the rights from Merck, Sharp and Dohme to develop, manufacture, and commercialize tedizolide phosphate in India. Drug-resistant bacteria such as methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus causing ABSSSIs are more challenging to treat due to the limited availability of effective treatment options in hospitals, said Kirti Ganorkar, CEO of India Business, Sun Pharma. With Starrezo, we are introducing a treatment option which is effective and has the convenience of once-a-day dosing, he said. PCBL Limited has moved up by 23.67% this week with a change of 95.75 points. It has traded with a net volume of 52.376 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 500.35 against the previous closing price of 404.60. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 364.31, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 507 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 84.53. Minda Corporation Limited has moved up by 21.97% this week with a change of 113.70 points. It has traded with a net volume of 17.3 for 9 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 631.15 against the previous closing price of 517.45. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average, 519.83, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 645.65 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 82.94. Godfrey Phillips India Limited has moved up by 19.11% this week with a change of 866.85 points. It has traded with a net volume of 3.763 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 5,402.35 against the previous closing price of 4,535.50. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 4,474.94, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 5,990 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 78.57. Nifty is currently in positive trend. If you are holding long positions, then continue to hold with daily closing stop loss of 24,601. Fresh short position can be initiated if Nifty closes below 24,601 levels. Nifty support levels are 24,777, 24,731 and 24,690. Nifty resistance levels are 24,864, 24,904 and 24,951. Bank Nifty is currently in positive trend. If you are holding long positions, then continue to hold with daily closing stop loss of 50,401. Fresh short position can be initiated if Bank Nifty closes below 50,401 levels. Bank Nifty support levels are 50,821, 50,708 and 50,560. Bank Nifty resistance levels are 51,082. 51,230 and 51,343.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.